please take your seats and turn off all electronic devices. Thank you.
Living room. Why don't you get to do that?
So that's a lot of stuff.
I feel like my face would be sore at the end of it. That's what you sign up for, though, as the president of a university. You could have managed a Dairy Queen, and there's no smiling involved. You've made your decision.
It's so true.
Yeah.
You know, all the fast food. Forgotten. It looks like a very, really empty.
Yeah. Unless you're getting like an ice cream cake for your nephew or something.
Even then, like it's an exciting time, but it's so sad. It's so sad. It's like I don't even go in there and you think it would be like amazing to have like mix anything into your blizzard.
I got a place that sells ice cream exclusively. This is the happiest place on earth.
Everybody's so shuffling around.
You see one guy who's passed out under the nozzle, just a little bit dripping out of his mouth. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll just go to McDonald's. Just 5 more of these. Are you doing the wake up call for the other ones, or is this it?
No.
Is this your 15 minutes?
Hopefully it will last 15 minutes. No, I'm doing tomorrow. Corey and I are off.
I see.
So we'll each do one a day.
Gotcha. 6 if you count this one. So 7 total.
Oh, there's only one on Friday then.
One on Friday. Yeah. Yeah, apparently there was some little bit of internal debate about whether or not we should have 2 on Friday. But most people just want to leave on Friday after a week. So what it means, of course, is that I was here until very nearly 7 o'clock last night. Setting up and stuff. So then here again at 6 a.m. Like, I went home, slept in the clothes that I was in, and then got up. Same clothes.
Did anyone notice?
So far, so good. Tell you what, on Friday this week, I'm gonna sleep like a rock. Tell her already.
See what?
I'm gonna sleep like a rock. Not a very good morning person. Or, I don't think I actually came to until about 10 o'clock today, and by that point I'd already been working here for 4 hours.
You already made like a bunch of decisions.
A bunch of important decisions. Operated a motor vehicle. It was shady.
It's really shady.
Using blurry pictures of me on the news of no one happened. Or other things, convocations and the like. I kind of excited to find out what I assume
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the procession of graduands and remain standing for the academic procession?
Right in the gate.
Welcome to the Spring Convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We start by honoring our name, which was bestowed upon us by the Kwantlen First Nation, and we welcome you to their traditional territories. We are especially honored to have members of the Kwantlen First Nation present with us today on the occasion, and I invite our elder-in-residence, Ursula Caton, Kevin Kelly, and Michael Kelly-Gabriel to provide a blessing to the convocation.
Ossiam, really want to thank Al and George and all the teachers at Kwantlen Polytech University. I am married to the chief of Kwantlen, the land that you're standing on. My wife is Stakwasan, hereditary chief Marilyn Gabriel. I thank my brother-in-law for being the elder here, Lacaton, my son for being here, Michael. He's one of our respected youth in the Kwantlen. I also thank my friend Joanne from Semiahmoo for being here. Respect to Semiahmoo. The young girl that was from Tawasin this morning that I met. We always respect our neighboring nations. I know my wife would want to say to the grads, well done. Congratulations. My wife would say to you, you are our future, and we know our people are in good hands. Our future looks good. But I also want to thank your parents, your grandparents for standing behind you, to give you strength, to give you courage, and to fulfill what you want to do in life. Really important. So I thank the parents, not only for being here today, but for being there all the time when they were in preschool. We are honored to be here today, to do our little part. We love coming to the grads. 7 grads, but every day we love coming here, Al. George, you know that. You are family to us when we come home. So with that, we're going to do an honor song, and we thank you, and we put our hands up, and we'll bring this back to Kwantlen, our community. But congratulations to all the grads. Today is your day, all my relations.
Thank you, LaCaiton, Kevin, and Michael. Please stay standing for the singing of O Canada, led by Julia Johnston, a student in KPU's music program. Thank you, Julia. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2016 graduates. My name is Alan Davis. I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. And so it is today that we call colleagues and friends together to honor KPU's graduates and honorary and distinguished awardees of 2016. I'd like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville. Representing the KPU Board of Governors, Vice Chair Hannah Madsen and Kim Rose. Representing the KPU Alumni Association Board, Kelsey Fillion. The Vice Chair of the University Senate, Dr. Jennifer Au. The members of our faculty who are here today. The Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras. The Vice Provost for Students, Dr. Jane Fee. University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation, Zena Mitchell. University Librarian, Todd Mundell. The Dean of Arts, Dr. Diane Purvey, and the Associate Dean of Arts, Terry Hahn, the Executive Director of External Affairs, Marlene Graziano, the Executive Director of Advancement, Steve Lawarn, and the Executive Director of Marketing and Recruitment, Joanne Saunders, and also our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Canwall Neal. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. And joining us today in the audience are many friends, family, and colleagues of Dr. Neal. Welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University. Chancellor George Melville, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni, welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Spring Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this afternoon: pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on the stage as your chancellor at this time? I didn't know then where following that passion would lead me, but I do know this: People who are successful find success through passion. Everyone starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave with you today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. These include a leading neuropsychologist helping children in the US, the head of Kosovo's Department for Euro-Atlantic Integration, and the recent graduate building a multi-million-dollar business in KPU's backyard. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. This university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredible, impactful way. Today you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we help make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. I now invite Claire Oliverio to address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. And Claire is a graduate of the Bachelor of Music in Musical Arts program.
Good afternoon. It is truly an honor to have been asked to speak on behalf of the Faculty of Arts today, and it is my great pleasure to share my personal experiences at Kwantlen Polytechnic University with you all. The year is 2012, a fresh-faced, starry-eyed, straight-out-of high school graduate with an outfit that was planned 2 weeks prior to this first day of school tentatively enters the KPU music wing as a first-year piano major. I had been anticipating this day for weeks, and at last it was here. I was hurled into the standard full course load of a music student. So this isn't just 3 classes. Let's see here. Theory, history, oral, music industry, large ensemble, small ensemble, private lesson, and not to mention 2 non-music electives per year leaves us with 7 to 9 classes. Oh, and good luck trying to find time to practice between, performances at the daily cry session. Fortunately, I was not alone. Along with the many other first years in the Bachelor and Diploma of Music programs, we were welcomed warmly by the older music students who showed us the ropes. Together, we survived our 8 a.m. through till 10 p.m. classes. We exchanged notes, helped each other with citations, and even practiced together. The music hallway soon became our haven. Anyone who has ventured there on their way to classes may have seen us chanting, ta, ta, ti, ta, in large groups. I promise we are not a cult. But over loud discussions in the hallway, dinner runs to the one-way, music concerts and festivals, we became something else, a family. A lifetime may pass me, but if there's anything I remember from my time here, it would be that. And I'm sure that feeling is shared with those across the arts programs who were fortunate to find in their peers a KPU family. We can't take all the credit, however. It is truly the faculty who inspired us and fostered such a wonderful learning environment. Where else can you find professors who will email you back at 1 in the morning because you're worried about a bibliography assignment or know your name? Without them, I would not have had performance opportunities in places closest to home like Penticton and places far, far away like the south of France. Without them, many of us would not know how to confidently conduct a choir or orchestra. Without them, none of us would be who we are today. When I was asked to work as the manager of the Kwantlen Wind Symphony for the last 2 years of my degree, I only appreciated this more, seeing firsthand the amount of hard work and effort that goes into running the various departments at KPU. The year is now 2016. A sleep-deprived, droopy-eyed, almost music graduate with an outfit that was thrown on 2 minutes before leaving the house affectionately absorbs her last moments in the KPU music wing. I know that once I leave here, it will never be quite the same. So I linger a few moments longer, gently holding on to what was a remarkable 4 years. This is my story, Every single one of us has a story to tell, and the beautiful thing is, not one is the same. From this moment, we may look back and each take away something different from our time here, but let us celebrate that for a brief period in time, we were all a chapter in each other's lives. To our instructors over the years, thank you for your guidance and joy of knowledge. To our friends and family, thank you for your overwhelming love and support. We couldn't possibly be where we are today without you. And to the graduates who will leave here today with a new adventure, I wish to share with you a few words of advice that are dear to my musical heart from world-renowned jazz musician Wynton Marsalis. It is harder to build than destroy. To build is to engage and change. In jazz, we call progressing harmonies changes. Changes are like obstacles on a speed course. They demand your attention and they require you to be present. They are coming, they are here, and then they are gone. It's how life comes. Each moment is a procession from the future into the past, and the sweet spot is the present. Live in that sweet spot. Be present. Congratulations, Kwantlen Polytechnic University, graduating class of 2016. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Claire. I met Claire very early on in my career at KPU and found out that she was a skilled musician. And I asked her to record the music for our first digital holiday greeting, which she did, and it was fantastic. Thank you very much, Claire. Each year, KPU awards honorary doctoral degrees for outstanding and sustained achievement in our community by people within and outside of the university who reflect our values and who represent the very best in citizenship, through leadership, academic endeavor, creativity, public service, advocacy, entrepreneurship, a legacy of respect and understanding towards others, and for humanitarian contributions. The degrees are awarded Honoris Causa for the sake of honor. I have the privilege of introducing to you today Kwantlen Neil. Please step forward there. Both as a teacher for 30 years in the Richmond School District and as a teacher of future educators at Simon Fraser University, Kwantlen sing Neil's passion and dedication to his students, his hard work, and his love of his discipline has brought him accolades, and more importantly, the joy of watching generations of learners embrace and enjoy mathematics. He received his PhD in mathematics education from SFU in 2008 with a thesis that served the basis for the development of mathematics resources for First Nations communities. He made the transition from the K-12 system to the preparation of new teachers when he joined the SFU Faculty of Education in 1989, first as a faculty associate and eventually became the Associate Director of Professional Programs. Beyond his work as a mathematician and an educator, Dr. Neil has volunteered as a technical official in track and field for over 45 years in both local and international meets, and he has also been a leader in the Punjabi community. In 1993, he was awarded the Governor-General's Commemorative Medallion. In 1996, he received the Prime Minister's National Award for Teaching Excellence, and in 2012, he received the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medallion. Dr. Neil has been an inspiration and a mentor to generations of students. Through this dedication, both to the discipline of mathematics and his students, he remains a shining example of what all teachers should aspire to be, and he has done all this with kindness and with grace. Chancellor Melville, I present to you Kwantlen Neil, Doctor of Laws, Honoris Causa.
Good afternoon. I'm truly humbled and honored with this recognition. Thank you to the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University for bestowing me with this honor. And thank you to those who nominated me. I want to acknowledge the unceded Aboriginal territories of the Coast Salish people where we have gathered today, and I also want to acknowledge the members of the Kwantlen Nation that are here. Let me start by congratulating the class of 2016. Well done. You make us proud. Let's give them a big round of applause. I have been blessed with a great career as an educator, so let me take a couple of minutes to share some of the life lessons I have learned. Early on in my career, I learned that teaching is a journey of the mind through the heart. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, said, "A sharp mind is not enough to better society. It is not if it is not accompanied by a compassionate and caring spirit." Relationships with my family, mentors, colleagues, students, and friends have provided me with guidance, encouragement, and fostered hope and optimism. I have continued to reflect, grow, and develop on my experiences and incorporate the learning into my life. As a math educator, it has been my passion to make mathematics meaningful. I know that math is not everyone's favorite subject. Over the years, I have endeavored to show others how mathematics fits into the real world. One of the projects I used to ask my students to do was have a conversation with their parents to see how they use math at work. I remember one of the students coming to me and saying that my dad doesn't use math. He's a fisherman. I said, well, just have the conversation and see what you learn. So on the day of the presentation, the student made a fascinating presentation on how her dad, a commercial fisherman, used math for the size and depth of the nets, to the location of fishing areas, to the loading of the vessel. Beyond the math correlations, she also discovered that having an open mind leads to new learning and possibilities. Graduates, believe in yourself. As you can see today, not only you believed in yourself, but your family and friends did too. So please take the time to acknowledge and thank them for believing, encouraging, and supporting you. Be who you are and be proud. Live life to the fullest. But when the journey seems to get a little tough, I remember the line from the movie, The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, "Everything will be all right in the end. If it is not all right, then it's not the end." Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Graduates, though you have attained a degree in a certain field, be open to other possibilities. The greatest benefit of your education lies not only in what you have learned, but also in learning how to learn. Formal education is the beginning of the journey of learning. Be an agent for change in helping those that are not so fortunate. Provide hope and optimism to others in your community, locally and around the world. Become a difference maker. In order to capture your dreams, you have to be a Kwantlen, a tireless runner. Make sure you stay a Kwantlen for the rest of your life, living with passion and compassion. Thank you.
Well, follow that. We will now certify the graduands, and I'm going to ask the graduands to please rise. And I'll ask Dr. Neil to rise. Chancellor Melville, it was with great pleasure that I certify that the graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled, and invest you with all rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to the credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
Well, we'll now come to the part most of you have been waiting for, where we present individually each of our graduates to the convocation. Dr. Farhad Dastur will present the graduates, assisted by the Registrar, Zena Mitchell. Offering congratulations to each graduate as they cross the stage will be myself, with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Dr. Diane Purvey, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation from Kelsey Fillion on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, please return to your seats as directed by the marshals after crossing the stage. We will try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has crossed the stage, but vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Dr. Dastur, when you're ready.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. Bachelor of Applied Arts in Psychology, Valen Ernesto. Bachelor of Arts, double major in Anthropology and History, Dennis Daniel Krestsov. Bachelor of Arts, double major in Applied Geography and Psychology, Melanie Cooper. Bachelor of Arts, double major in Creative Writing and English, Kelsey Brenda Walters. Bachelor of Arts, double major in Criminology and Political Science, Oscar Andre Balcarcel Cardoza. With distinction, Irene Halliday. No, right. And that was the Bachelor of Arts with a double major in English and History. Bachelor of Arts, double major, Kendall Brittany Charles. Bachelor of Arts, double minor, Sukraj Ryan Gossel. With distinction, Nicole Lee Hollinson. Jethro Mate Cambert. With distinction, Fraser Eric Reedman. Mandeep Kaur Sira. Natalie Smith. Victor Pokan Wang. Jinya Yu. Bachelor of Arts, General Studies, Roxanne Marie Charles. Jessica Geary. Aaron Gossel. Lisa Alexandra Gregory. Crystal Millard. Haley Elizabeth Mitten. Shan Shan Sheng. Isha Kaur Shoker. Miankan Wang. Shalana Lee White. Sheyan Zan. Jing Shou Jiang. Bachelor of Arts, major in Policy Studies, Michael Gordon Morris. Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science with distinction, Kristen Unger. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology Honors, Cassandra Lynn Hess. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology Honors with distinction, Eric Ma. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology Honors, Kaylee Monique Skoda. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, my honors student, Kevin Brandon Smith. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, Hannah Esther Adam. Samantha Amina Ahmed. Michaela Anderson. Francis Xavier Assis. Jennifer Bambra. Ariana Sarah Brucar. Adrian Bruins. Carla Marie Buckles. Sharon Bunger. Tim Byron. Avneet Channa. Marie Kojo Cario. Shanti Nicole Dias. Claire Elizabeth Douglas. Julia Erridge. Michelle Francis. L. Don Gabriels. Amanda Rose Harrison. Mason David John Harrison. Spencer Bradley Holton. Elizabeth Anna Krasnov. With distinction, Edlin Kumar. Sheena Kumar. Jackie Leung. Anna Maria Manalastas Marasigan. Nisha Nicole Moore. Marjolaine Murillo Sanchez. Ashley Marie O'Neill. Ashley Palmerchetti. Amy Elizabeth Peterson. Chuk Ling Poon. Rada Savova. Anupam Sidhu. Shivnir Kaur Sidhu. Garit Kaur Thakkar. With distinction, Taylor J. Thompson. Evan James Vuquetz. Kristen Emily Zeller. Bachelor of Arts, major in Sociology, Kenneth James Constantino Abad. Saeed Abu Haltam. Preeti Baines. Chelsea Noel Finskars. Ravina Gill. Yusuf Hassan Hosni. Ni Wai Hung. Melissa Kramer. Keisha Matthews Downing. Jamie Marie Payton. Adriana Spiker. Andrea Chong Onzeto. Gurneet Kaur Tatla. Bachelor of Music in Musical Arts General, Elisa Margareta Hunter. Kanita Mai. Candace Metz. Layla Eileen Nelson. With distinction, Claire Marianne Oliverio. Cindy Michelle Rosales. Bachelor of Science in Applied Psychology with Honors, Andrew Dale Jacquard. Bachelor of Science in Applied Psychology, Geetika Kundlas. Associate of Arts degree in Economics, Zun Yang Fan. Associate of Arts degree in Psychology, Amber Bachich. Prabjot Kaur Chahal. Kevin Conroy. Adam Joseph Kolakovic. Sing Hyan Lee. Xian Wang Liang. Katrina Paulino Lim. Camille McKay. Vidya Christy Persad. Associate of Arts degree in Sociology, Hoi Min Chen. Diploma in Arts, Wei Sun. Diploma in General Studies, Ranbir Singh Bangu. Jagsir Brar. Lilo Dai. Sukhpreet Kaur Dhaliwal. Sumanpreet Dhaliwal. Meng Ding. Yifan Du. Favan Ephraim. Qingzi Kong. Kesson Lee. Yang Li. Yunzi Li. Xiao Yu Lu. Hongbo Mao. Gurbir Singh Sohal. Xing Yu Wang. Kaiyun Wu. Yanni Xu. Dan Young Yan. Go Yi Zheng. Heng Zhang. Yu Ming Ju. Tujian Zhou. Yuan Zhou. Diploma in Music, General Studies, Faith Choi. Michaela May Cox. With distinction, Lucas Addison Hildebrandt. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. Chancellor Melville, this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. Salvador Ferreras will now present the student awards.
The Dean's Medal for each faculty is awarded to the KPU student who has demonstrated academic excellence, has contributed in a meaningful way to the community or their field of study, as well as supporting the learning environment of other students in their faculty. The Dean's Medal for the Faculty of Arts is awarded to Eric Ma. Eric is a conscientious, curious, kind, smart, hardworking, and engaged. He embodies everything we hope for in students. He has contributed to the community through his involvement in the Acting Together project. He helped set up community events, and he has presented at research conferences. He has also contributed to his academic field. He is second author on a chapter that has been accepted and is due to be published in an edited volume this year on the possible contribution of positive psychology to decisions regarding government policy. He is also the lead author on a manuscript currently under review that involves not only academic authors, but also Sergeant Lindsley Houghton, an RCMP officer working with the Combined Forces Special Enforcement Unit, a unit that targets gang members in BC. Also, his honors thesis was fascinating because his ideas combined psychology and philosophy through his exploration of the psychological consequences of believing in free will as opposed to determinism. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. Please go forward. The Governor General's Collegiate Bronze Academic Medal is awarded to a KPU student who has attained the highest academic standing in the graduation year of a 2-year diploma program. The Governor General's Bronze Academic Medal is awarded to Lucas Hildebrandt. Lucas is not only the consummate academic, he's an outstanding musician and a budding entrepreneur. He is also an exceptional individual and a wonderful soul. Congratulations. Proceed.
People are panicking in Convocation Hall here because I skipped a page. I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask the graduates to do something for me. I want you to take the opportunity to stand up, turn around, make some noise, and acknowledge your family and friends who supported you during your studies. Let's hear it. Thank you. I'd now like to invite Kelsey Fillion from the Kwantlen Polytechnic University Alumni Association to provide a welcome to its newest members. Kelsey.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kelsey Fillion, and I address you today not only as a former director of the Kwantlen Alumni Association, but also as a very, very proud Kwantlen grad. Now, on behalf of the Kwantlen Polytechnic University Alumni Association, I'd like to congratulate each and every one of our grads and their families on this massive accomplishment. Now, I know what it feels like to be in your shoes, so I'll only take a minute. I know you're excited to run out and start the next part of your life, so bear with me. Before you go, I want to leave you with a few things to think about and encourage you to stay connected to the Alumni Association. Currently, our Alumni Association is 48,000 members, and now that you have graduated, you've become a member of this community. And like Claire said earlier, we're family. So now you're part of the Alumni Association family. We're a growing organization, and we strive to provide our members with the relevant resources to help you succeed. Now, a few housekeeping items. As you crossed the stage today, you got 2 items. One was the pen, just a small token to remind you to stay in touch with Kwantlen, and 2 is this card. It actually allows you to stay in touch with Kwantlen and allows you to connect with the Alumni Association. So please conveniently use this pen to fill out the back of this card and stay connected to us. Then you need to take this card to the Alumni Association booth after this ceremony and hand this to us to receive another gift. By doing this, you'll basically be able to come to all the cool events we host throughout the year. You'll actually get invitations to it. You'll get to hear about some career opportunities that we post, and there's much, much more. So please do fill out this card. This is how you will stay connected to each other and the Alumni Association. So that's it, short and sweet. I'm gonna leave you with my favorite quote that my mentor taught me, and it's a little spin on a traditional saying that I love, and that is, knowledge isn't power. I know that's not what they tell you. But knowledge is not power. The implementation of knowledge is power. And I truly believe that's what Kwantlen's education provides us. So please go out, implement what you've learned, and make us proud. Cheers.
Great job. Thanks, Kelsey. Chancellor, members of the board, faculty, staff, graduates, and friends, I'd like to close with a few words specifically about this university and its importance to our community within the context of the crucial role that universities of all shapes and sizes play in our society. KPU is a university for our times, a polytechnic university, open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. It is a university that is driven by teaching and learning, engaged with its communities, and enriched and inspired by scholarship. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success and to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. Certainly, all the evidence we have from employers and alumni and others is that we do achieve these goals in many ways. We engage with all corners of our diverse community. We take concerted steps to invite and encourage Aboriginal community participation, for instance, including the annual powwow, our important partnership with the Kwantlen First Nation, the farm school with the Tsawwassen First Nation, and new Indigenous competency training programs that we're offering. We continue to boldly embrace change driven by our internal and external communities, and we don't shy away from difficult issues. And we are one of the leaders in exploring the open digital realm to extend the richness and reach of our teaching. And beyond that, KPU is part of a global community of thousands of universities, all of which are founded upon and are dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice. And they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. And in order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and learners, and their right and their responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. And KPU, although still very young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. There are serious reasons for the pomp and the ceremony, in addition to being, we hope, an appropriate celebration of your success. It reminds us all of the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and foster on behalf of society. If you read or watch any news media, you'll quickly realize that these freedoms should never be taken for granted. And we do this, of course, while being accountable in every way to those who grant us our charter and who fund us, governments and taxpayers, learners through their tuition and their fees, and our many donors and foundations. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in support of our graduates and for being here today. Claire, thank you for the wonderful speech that you gave on behalf of the graduates. You talked about the music hallway, this strip of ugly brown carpet that wends its way between the studios and the practice rooms, where if you had to wander that way, because that's the way I go into the Langley campus, you have to tiptoe amongst the bodies lying all over the floor, rehearsing, reading, talking, etc. I've just found out that they've removed the ugly brown carpet and polished the concrete floor. I just hope they didn't remove all the good vibes that happened there. I'm sure they didn't. And Dr. Neal, thank you so much for accepting the honor that we bestowed upon you today. Everything that I've just read about universities, you exemplify. And you might wonder, what's a mathematician doing at an arts grad? Well, first of all, Dr. Neal is an educator and educational studies, an educational assistant and counseling, and a myriad of other programs that relate to education are in the Faculty of Arts, and it is itself rich with innovative educators. And you could say, well, mathematics is just as beautiful as any visual or other art, and I consider it to be just as much an art as a science. And in fact, in KPU, in theory, you can now do a Bachelor of Arts degree with a minor in mathematics. We have big ambitions for KPU. We intend to be better, bigger, and bolder. And as alumni, I urge you to stay in touch with us and prepare to be proud of and amazed by your alma mater. And go forth, and if you haven't got one already, take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated. Those 3 little words that mean so much. Get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who have been involved in the planning and the execution of today's ceremony, including arranging the weather. I invite you to join us at the reception hosted by the Kwantlen Student Association in Convocation Hall in Surrey, Maine, across the way, for hugs and photos. Please rise and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly, may the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds, may her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.